Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Jay, and I am just getting ready to do a little bit of flying here on the PE network, on the Pilot Edge network. I finished up my CAT ratings. I finished up my I ratings. So I was sitting around trying to figure out what I should do. And then a friend of mine told me about the Alphabet Challenge, and I started checking that out. So I figured, what the hell? Let's see if we can figure out what the Alphabet Challenge is, and let's see if we can fly some of it and see how it goes. So I am sitting here right now at Apple Valley, and I'm going to go ahead and bring up the plane. By the way, hey Chase, how are you tonight? Hope you're doing well. We're going to be flying our old respectable Epic around tonight. And so here we are. We are in the middle of the desert at Apple Valley. And so we're going to jump onto the Pilot Edge network here in just a second. I'm going to fly this first leg VFR, and from there we're going to probably pick up flight following en route and see what we can do about all this stuff. So here's sort of the plan. We're going to go Apple Valley, which is right down here on the left, all the way up here to Bakersfield. That's our A to B leg. We got a bunch of MOAs and stuff to watch out for, and we got to have pretty high altitudes in order to pick up flight following. So I'm going to try for 10,500. It looks like that should be fine, almost all the way up there. And the only trick here is that the wind's going to make us take off right towards Victorville here. So we got to make a left-hand turn to get the heck out and away from Victorville. We're going to be below the minimum en route for a little bit, but we'll skirt around, fly over here to Palmdale, and then get up in the air. And yeah, we'll reach out to Los Angeles Center on 132.5. For flight following once we get up in the air a little bit. And that should be fine. See if we have any. Yeah, that should be fine. We could also turn to the north. It might actually be advisable to turn to the north here instead. We need to be at least 7,900 to go this way. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out here in just a minute. L35 is a fun field to fly IFR. Is L35 Apple Valley? I was planning on cruising at about 10.5. It's not a very long flight. Negative. Alright, so what did I miss? Chase is in chat. Chase is going to help me out here. What did I miss? Is it this number right here? Oh, L35 is Big Bear. Ah, okay. Yeah, so gotcha. Okay. I'm still getting used to the stream lag. So yeah, I was thinking about doing about 10.5. All the weather reports around here say that it's clear, so we shouldn't have any cloud problems. In the Epic, I'll pop right up. Won't be any issues. Okay. So Chase is saying if I'm below 13,000, I should contact Joshua Approach on a different frequency, which is 126.1. Now, is that Is that because that's the departure controller for this airport chase? Because I did see that on the chart over here, which is actually departure 124.55. Or what am I missing? Okay. So that's the departure controller for that area. Okay. And then Pilot Edge screws with the numbers. I'd be flying around out there with no idea. All right, I'll contact Joshua Approach on 126.1. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks so much. All right. Yeah. I got to figure those days out somehow. I got the list that you gave me earlier. So, yeah. So my plan is we're gonna Victorville's got wind at 250, so I'm gonna use Victorville's weather. So we're gonna take off on 26. We're gonna make sure that we turn before we hit the delta because we're not gonna get up above 5400, I don't think. And we'll skirt around over to Palmdale. We'll definitely be above 4800 by the time we get all the way over here, so we won't have any problem with these class deltas. We'll shoot up over to Bakersfield, and that'll be us. Good to know. Good to know. So when I get onto Joshua Approach, am I going to be talking to you, Chase? Well, too bad. Maybe I'll get you when I come into Bakersfield Tower then. All right, so that's enough of that. We're gonna fly. We've already filed our IFR flight, or sorry, our VFR flight plan. So we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here, and we're gonna talk to. We're just gonna broadcast out on the traffic frequency, which is 122.8 here at Apple Valley, that we're going to be taxiing and taking off, and then we're going to get out of here. And we're going to try not to break any deltas, because folks know I'm coming. All right, so let's go ahead and fire stuff up. And we'll get out of here. So it's a bit funny. This is sort of the very first plane, or the very first flight that I have sort of looked at on my own on Pilot Edge. Everything else that I've done entirely has been a scripted, like go here, do this, whatever. And for the Alphabet Challenge, it just says go from this airport to this airport and figure out how to do it on your own. And that's kind of cool. So this is my very first flight. So I'll be right back. I'm going to log into the PE network, and then we'll get the airplane started up. There we go. Quick and painless. We're connected to Pilot Edge. Again, that's our plane that we're flying. And so let's do some radios real quick. Not a huge deal. So over here on our main radio, I am going to do, actually, just the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to do 122.8. This is our area frequency for Apple Valley traffic. Get rid of that. So that's when we need. Joshua Approach is going to be 126.1. And we're just going to pick up flight following for that one. That will make, and flight following.
Tango flight heading 040.
we're picking up something on 135.4 already. So it's a little bit of chatter. So we're going to have Bakersfield Tower in our main, because this is where we're going to end up over here. So I'm going to put 118.1. And I'm pretty sure that's Bakersfield. So let me just double check that real quick. Yep, 118.1. So we'll probably swap to something else before we get there, but that'll be fun. So see, you know all this stuff. Wait a minute. Bakersfield approach first, so we'll go to approach before we go to from Joshua to Bakersfield approach. Okay. See, someday we just got to sit down and we got to figure out. You're gonna have to go through, like, draw me a map of like California and be like, this is where a Pilot's Edge does all this stuff, or at least tell me how you figure this out. Because I'm just looking at this. So, for anybody who doesn't know, hours and hours of working the same airspace. So, for those of you who don't know, Chase, who I'm chatting with in chat, is an amazing controller over here on Pilot Edge. So, he's helped me out so much. You're a good dude, Chase. I appreciate the help.
Bearing 2 Kilo Tango, you're 5.5 miles from Beckham. Maintain 2000. Establish the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 30 approach.
See, the best part though, Chase, is that I'm gonna believe you and just get this all programmed in and ready to go. And we're gonna do this for a few weeks, and then one of these days you're just gonna throw me a curveball, and I'm gonna be all out of sorts. You're gonna throw me a curveball. I'm gonna have trusted you. You'll have baited me in, and that's it. I'm done.
Band 545 and general parking ready to taxi.
All right, so let's just pop in some info. Let's make sure my transponder is on VFR. I suppose if I'm flying IFR, you can.
Caravan 45 Charlie runway 25.
25, Bravo Alpha Golf 545 Charlie.
All right, so let's go ahead and put in the map. Put in our little flight plan here. I'm not really worried about flying all this stuff. It's just a little bit of an aid to make sure that I don't get lost. Because I really don't know this area very well. I'm from the East Coast, not from the West Coast. So I've only been to California a couple of times. So we'll insert PMD. That's Palmdale in there. Again, we got to watch out for this Victorville airspace. We got to make sure we stay out of their radius, or out of their distance, or away from them. So I'm gonna that's true. You mean out of Apple Valley here with the departure frequency, or with the obstacle departure, the ODP? Oh yeah, I'm sure I could. I don't know. It's so nice out. I've been flying IFR for such a long period of time. I felt like I'd just do a little VFR to start with tonight. We'll do a second flight, and I've already filed the VFR flight plan and all that. So we'll not that I can't change it. We'll do it. We'll do another flight here.
Going to correction, bearing 2 Kilo Tango, contact Long Beach Tower 119.4.
All right, so this will just keep me going in the right direction. And so
number 132 Tango, ILS 1930.
go ahead and flop over. Go ahead and get the plane started up. Beacon on. We'll pop on some other lights for safety. So I did get my Ortho 17 all done for this area, though. So it's going to be a pretty flight. Hey, brakes. How about that wheelie? Bet you don't see many of those. Oh, jeez. Yeah, maybe I should stick to VFR. Hey, who passed me for all those IFR ratings, by the way? I mean, who was that? Who were those guys? Jesus. Oh, damn. What a day. Oh, what a day. It's a good time, though. All right, so I did have a great strip. Absolutely. Nice tail strike right before takeoff. In fact, before taxi. So what happened was I probably need to fix this, but there is an alternative throttle in XP11, and my Thrustmaster joystick has an alternative throttle that was not my actual throttle. And yeah, I must have bumped that before when I was loading in. But good evening, everybody. So why don't we get on out of here before anything else bad happens? Why don't we get out of here before anything else bad happens? So where am I? I am on the south approach, so we're going to go ahead and taxi to 26. Apple Valley traffic, Victor, Epic 143 Victor Tango, taxi South GA to runway 26, Appleville. Or Apple Valley even. So we'll remember that. We'll make that correct call next time, and we'll get out of here. This is an absolutely brilliant aircraft, in my opinion. I love this plane. They have done just a fantastic job with it. And I am going the wrong way. I turned the incorrect direction. So we're just going to spin around. Don't tell anybody. It is one of my favorite aircraft to fly. I don't have that many. I just got into streaming. I'm relatively new. I make all kinds of mistakes. And I laugh at myself when I do them. Nope, we want one more. This is the first time I've ever been to this airport as well, so that's a thing. A little tiny airport out here in the California desert. Take a quick look, make sure nobody's landing here. So everything here is ortho, and once we get up in the air, we'll pop outside of the plane and take a look around and all that. Should be a relatively short flight over to Bakersfield. I'm going to plug in our altitude 10,500. Some climb speeds. Yep. That's what it says on the map. I'm actually from the East Coast, so I don't know this area at all. I only fly out here because I really, really like the Pilot Edge network. And I've had a ton of fun, and they have made my flight sim experience like a million times better. So that's why I fly in California. Check out, see if anybody's landing here. All right, and so this is a right traffic pattern airport. So we are, oh cool, that's really neat. There's tons of these little airports all over the place here in California. It's really, really awesome. So I'm going to go for a south departure, which means I am going to fly in the pattern here for a little bit. And then, so I'm going to do a, how much distance do I have before? Can I just do a straight out departure? Yeah, I'll just do a right base departure. Okay. Apple Valley traffic, Epic 143 Victor Tango, departing runway 26, Apple Valley. Okay, flaps are set to take off. Everything looks good. We've got our gens on, landing lights on, all of that stuff. Radar and traffic lights are on. Away we go. Apple Valley traffic, Epic 143 Victor Tango, clear of runway 26, departing the area right base. That's a hell of a steep turn. Make sure we're climbing up above these clouds. Gonna go ahead and pop into, turn on the autopilot.
Autopilot engage.
We'll put this in heading mode. And we'll start getting out of here. So heading mode, altitude mode, and we'll start getting up in the air. Apple Valley traffic, Epic 143 Victor Tango, clear of the pattern, last call, Apple Valley. Overheated the engine just a touch there. Start bringing our verticals up. Get above these clouds. And we're just passing south of Victorville. We're staying outside of their Delta airspace. That's kind of why I'm flying in this direction. And then we'll make our right over towards Palmdale.
Gear up.
Hey, remember to put your gear up. There's strike 2. I wonder why we're climbing so piss poor. Alright, we're going to start making our right-hand turn here a little bit. So, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Got a couple of new folks. Welcome. You're certainly welcome to lurk. Also, feel free to say hi. I answer any questions I know. I answer most questions I don't know. Whether the answers are right or not is completely up to you. But we are flying in the Epic E1000 out of Apple Valley. We're flying VFR right now, and I'm about to try to pick up some flight following. So I'm going to switch my radios over. And we're going to make a right-hand turn, and we're going to go right over here direct to Palmdale. Because we should be far enough past. Well, we may not quite go over quite that far yet, but we'll certainly start heading in this direction. Joshua approach, Epic 143 Victor Tango VFR request.
Epic 143 Victor Tango, Joshua approach, go ahead.
We'd like to pick up flight following and traffic advisories to Bakersfield, 3 Victor Tango.
Epic 143 Victor Tango, squawk 2362 ident.
2362 ident, 3 Victor Tango. So code 2362 back and ident. There we go.
So 143 Victor Tango, your radar contact 9.5 miles south of Victorville VOR, Victorville altimeter 2984.
2984, 3 Victor Tango. So, Apple Valley's ICO code is Kilo Alpha Papa Victor, if you're still around. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to see that earlier. So let's go ahead and pop out here. Take a look around. Victorville is up that way. There it is right there. We're trying to stay out of their airspace. We don't want to get in trouble for crossing into that Class Delta airspace. And I just love this plane. I wanted to start off with something nice and easy, something nice and light, and have a nice little flight. This is the first flight leg to the Alphabet Challenge. Hey, Chili. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the follow. Very kind of you. Appreciate that. Oh, Jesus, Chili. Okay, so Chili is now hosting me with 62 viewers. I have never had 62 viewers in my life. So thank you guys very much, Chili. You blow me away, buddy. All I did was do one nice little thing to help you with ortho, but I appreciate you throwing folks over to me. Yeah. Don't panic. Right. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, welcome, everybody. I am just doing a short little flight. We are in the Epic E1000. Hey, Microsoft Gamer XD. Thank you so much for the follow, buddy. All the E1000s. Love the E1000s from Chile. So we're flying the Epic E1000. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but ScarXXIVI. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, this is the Epic E1000. CC131. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, Scurvy. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha, man. Thanks so much. Corey, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Chili, you're the best. I appreciate that. Virus City, awesome, buddy. Thank you so much. Appreciate the follow. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of these followers. You guys are amazing. Captain DJ Oles A320. Well, this is not an A320. We are just cruising along here in the California desert on the Pilot Edge networks. Christine, awesome. Thank you so much. This is, hey, I know all you guys from over in Chili's stream, so it's awesome to have you guys here. And Gavin, wow, amazing. Thank you so much, Gavin. I wonder if the follower spam is gonna last all the way until we get to our destination here in Bakersfield. It's not that long of a flight. It's only 100 miles, folks. I can't yell. The controllers would get mad at me. I got to be all professional like. I got to pretend like I know what I'm doing. I am blown away by the host. I am blown away by all the followers, Chili, to be completely honest. I am absolutely blown away. So, I have a giant smile on my face. You're the man. So here's what we're doing. What we're doing is we're doing just a quick little jaunt. We're doing the first step of the alphabet challenge, and Chili actually suggested this to me. And so we're flying just from Apple Valley over to. There's room for all of us, and we all do different things. I tell you, I don't actually have a pair of aviators, so that's all you, my friend. That is all you. Oh, goodness. Thanks, guys, for the hosts. I appreciate them. I really, really do. So what we're doing is we're flying over to Bakersfield. That's the first step in the Challies.
Charlie, contact Point Eagle approach 124.7.
And we've got flight following picked up. And so we are just hanging out with the... Dude, I don't know what AutoMod does. I barely know how any of this stuff works. I'm lucky I've got audio turned on. So speaking of that, since I've actually got people here, Wayne, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow. How does the audio sound since I've actually got people here to listen to me at this point?
Karen 545 Charlie, Point Eagle approach. Altimeter 29990.
Audio is good. Awesome.
Epic 3 Victor Tango, Palmdale, altimeter 2984.
2984, Epic 3 Victor Tango. Awesome. So that's my controller that you just heard. She just talked to me. Our call sign for everybody is November 143 Victor Tango. And that little reference is a reference to my wife, who is awesome. Hey Chase, how's it going? Chili brought his stream over after he was done.
Fuel tank switched.
And I don't know what to do. Help. Oh man. Oh, PE is awesome, Microsoft. You ought to get PE. Everybody should get PE. I helped Chili out with some ortho because, as you can see, I've been doing just a little bit. Oop, that's a bad time to go ahead and look at this sweet turn. And Chili just brought his whole stream over and scared the crap out of me, basically. I thought stuff was breaking. Oh, fair enough, Microsoft. So this is XP11. It is, I'm playing it in 1080p. And I'm broadcasting at the same 1080p 30 frames per second. And right now my system is getting about 50 or 60 frames, somewhere between 50 and 50 frames, 5 frames while we're flying. So this is what Chili's stream is going to look like every time he flies soon. So it's kind of funny. I didn't tell you, Chili, how many tiles I had downloaded. It's a scary number of tiles. I have over 500 tiles downloaded. This is all Zoom level 17. Yep. I did not like Zoom level 16. And I had an empty media server down in the basement. Yeah, I had an empty media server down in the basement. It's about 12 terabytes in size. And so I said, well, I might as well do something with it. Oh, no. Just change, Christine, change where you're getting them from. Most of this is Bing. So if you change to a different provider, you'll get good some better results. I also had USA 2. Yeah, no, it's really great. It's really, really great. So, hey, thanks for the follow, Thaddeus. That's awesome. And if I got that wrong, I'm sorry. I am terrible with names. Mike, I used USA 2 for a lot of the East Coast stuff, but I wasn't able to use it out here in the West. I was having all kinds of problems with it, so I switched over to Bing out here on the West Coast. But I did most of the East Coast in USA 2 at Zoom level 17. This is the Epic E1000 by Aerobask, and it's available on the xplane.org store. It is payware. It was the second plane I ever bought, and it's the plane I like to fly most. So, I'm going to make a little bit of a turn here. I am, Chili's gonna be a better dude to ask about the 767 and the 757 than I am. I am not a big airline pilot. I have been doing this for about 3 months total. Sorry, Microsoft. I didn't actually know that was on. I am not kidding. I am brand new at this. So, I'll have to fix that. If you want to send it direct to me, I'll take a look and post it for you. So I'm just going to go around these mountains here a little bit so I don't have to quite go so high. Chili, you promised to be good. Chili, they're all here because of you. Why not? There you go, Chili. Take care of all these crazy folks.
Charlie, contact circle to bridge 135, correction 134.2.
I appreciate any help wrangling you can get. Awesome. Also, okay, permit. There you go. That's good to know. So I just didn't want to fly all the way over those mountains right there. So I'm just going to go around them a little bit and just deviate from our course just a little.
Karen, 545 Charlie, circle approach, Burbank, altimeter 29888.
Something else got you there. Just send me the link here. Just send it to me. I'll post it for you. I don't know, man. All right, I gotta get myself. Where are we here? Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and bang a.
Epic 3 Victor Tango, Vic Joshua approach 12455.
Over to Joshua approach 12455, 3 Victor Tango. All right, 12455.
Traffic.
Joshua approach, Epic 143 Victor Tango. Level 10,500.
Epic 143 Victor Tango, Joshua approach Mojave altimeter 2982.
2982. 143 Victor Tango, and we have traffic directly in front of us.
Clear of conflict. Traffic.
Epic 3 Victor Tango, that traffic is at your 1 o'clock moving or 2 o'clock. He said 2.5 miles headed northeastbound. Altitude indicates, actually he's still
Clear of
northwestbound. Diverging from your course, and altitude indicates 10,200. Appears to be climbing, type is unknown. Should be no factor for you now.
Affirmative, 3 Victor, or Roger, 3 Victor Tango.
Sierra 288 Ski Golf, Los Angeles clearance. Cleared out of Los Angeles rough airspace on departure flight 255. Maintain VFR at or below 3,000 till advised. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 2117.
All right, there you go, guys. I will have to figure out the link deleted scenario at some point there. So, sorry about that. Let's see.
But there 8 Whiskey Golf, am I correct? And what was the cruise altitude? There 8 Whiskey Golf, Roger. And I have your request for the CAT 11.
So I will say one thing about about this list. It might be. I might have had something set up on Twitch. Again, guys, I will promise to fix it before the next time. I help Chili with Ortho. He helps me with the with how to do things on Twitch, I guess. Is that going to be our relationship there, Chili? We're just going to hang out. I'll help you with Ortho. It definitely could be Twitch that's doing it. So. So the one thing I will say about this list, Microsoft, the Hawker 4000 is not on it, and that is a very good thing in my mind. I own the Hawker 4000. The thing has tried to kill me more times than I can imagine. You put it into VNAV mode, and it will dive straight for the deck, like straight nose down. No, avoid the Hawker 4000. At least until they fix the FMC. Yeah, seriously. There's videos on my Twitch channel. Look for the i9 videos, and there's 2 of them. The first one I do terrible. I blust in altitude. I screw up all kinds of stuff. The second one I do much better, but yeah, still nosedives me on the approach. It's crazy. So, to be honest, I have not flown any of these besides the Epic E1000, and I would put that absolutely on the top of my list if you like flying turboprop planes. It's awesome. It's a beautiful jet. It's a lot of fun. It flies like it should be a fighter plane. I mean, it's fantastic. I will definitely look at that
Panthera 288 Whiskey Golf, Los Angeles grounds, runway 25 left, taxi Alpha Foxtrot.
Hey there, Peachy. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome, or Peacho. I'm terrible with names, guys. So if I get them wrong, I apologize. Not my intent. Just tell me how to pronounce them, and I'll do worse the next time. Really, is what it's going to turn out to be. But we'll try. So we got about 20 miles. So I'm going to go ahead and start my descent down to a more reasonable level here. And so let's start down to 5,500.
Victory Victor Tango, contact Bakersfield Approach 118.8 and have a wonderful day.
118.8, you too. 3 Victor Tango. Bakersfield Approach, Epic 143 Victor Tango, 10,500 descending.
143 Victor Tango, Bakersfield Approach. Good evening, Bakersfield, altimeter 2980.
2980, 3 Victor Tango. So it's going to be right out there. We may be a little high. I think that might actually be the airport. I'm going to pull back our speed. See, this is what I mean, is this thing is going to fly like... This thing flies like it should be a fighter plane. Alright, I'm going to take us off of this course direct for the airport. We're going to turn to the left. Give ourselves some time to descend. So I'm going to get busy here for just a second, folks, because I got to figure out what the airport altitude is. It's 500 feet, so we can go all the way down. Let's go down to 2,500.
Fuel tank switched.
We're just a little bit high. We'll get back into the airport here now that we've lost some of that altitude. Bakersfield Approach, 3 Victor Tango. We have the airport in sight.
143 Victor Tango, thanks. Radar services terminated. Remain on your present beacon code. Connect Bakersfield Tower 118.1.
118.1, 3 Victor Tango. Bakersfield Tower, Epic 143 Victor Tango. 4 miles south, 3 Victor Tango.
143 Victor Tango, Bakersfield Tower. Good evening. Make straight in runway 30 right. You are clear to land the wind 310 at 8.
30 right, clear to land, 3 Victor Tango.
Number 45 Charlie, overfly Van Nuys that are above 3,000, advise Burbank and say.
Approaching flaps over Spain.
I'm going to be going just a little fast for this.
Just overfly Van Nuys at or above 3,000 and advise when you have Burbank in sight.
This was a terrible approach, guys. Chile, don't ever fly like this, ever, ever, ever. You're way better at this than I am.
Gear down.
I'm still doing 200 knots on final. Jesus. All right, here we go. We're slowing down. We're slowing down. There we go. And touchdown brakes, a little beta mode.
5 Charlie, thanks. Make straight at runway 8 on over to Tower Charlie.
Chili, you're ready for PE for sure. They can't see how terrible. Well, they can see how terrible I just did. They didn't actually get to see me land, but that was a terrible. I came up on the airport way faster than I expected. So, all right, pop on some taxi lights, turn off the strobes. Bakersfield, Tower, Epic 43 Victor Tango, clear of 30 at Echo.
143 Victor Tango, roger. Alpha to the ramp, you can remain this frequency.
Alpha to the ramp, this frequency through Victor Tango. Alright, so we just gotta go find some place to park. So welcome to Bakersfield.
Los Angeles Tower, Panthera 288 Whiskey Golf, holding short runway 25 left.
I miss summer too. It's only 80 degrees here.
Or 288 Whiskey Golf, LA Tower, good evening with 26013, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright,
5 left for takeoff, 288 Whiskey Golf.
go ahead and bang a left right here. This will take us into our non-moving area. Anybody want to watch a baggage car run into us? Or a generator car? Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Sorry. Yes, yes. I'm here in the United States. Sorry, everybody. I realize how stupid it is that we all use the metric system. Or don't use the metric system, I should say. Oh, nice. I love Canadians. Canadians are good people. What part of Canada are you from? You don't have to be too specific, but it is in fact incorrect. I appreciate that. That was the actual last flight I did. Oh, Ontario. Nice. So that is our flight. So let's go ahead and pop up and let's disconnect from Pilot Edge.
Disconnected.
And I just want to see how bad that landing was. Let's see how terrible this thing is. Where is it? Ah, there we go. Replay mode. All right, let's see how bad it was. Yeah, it's just the internet. I mean, why not? Oh, man, I felt so bad for Chile when I heard about that. I really did. That's crazy. Alright, so this is where we drop like 10,000 feet in 30 seconds. We make everybody sick. The only thing I will say about VATSIM is that, yeah, no, I saw that too. I'll have to fix that. Um, you know, what happened to Chile is awful and terrible, and it should be dealt with appropriately. But your experience may vary on VATSIM. There are some great controllers. There are some other folks that are really pretty terrible. Yeah, we're not high on this approach at all. Well, definitely left of center and no flare. Yeah. The reason it wasn't a go-around is that I didn't say that it should have been. It really should have been a go-around. That was a terrible landing. I usually do well worse than that. So we're in the ground in one piece. Let's just count our blessings. So I've been doing this about flying in sims for about a month total. That's about it. I decided I'd just try to stream it while I was on the way out and tried to have some fun with it. I mostly started to do it. Yeah, there you go, Voodoo. Awesome. Appreciate that. So we have me, who doesn't do go-arounds when he should. And we have Chili, who does go-arounds when he doesn't want to. Oh, man. Oh, man. Chili, what happened? What happened to your go-around, buddy? How did you do a go-around when you didn't want to? So this is Bakersfield right here. And so we just landed successfully, and I used that successfully. Oh, yeah, that toga thing you were mentioning. I forgot about that. Yeah, I didn't get to see you stream yesterday, Chili. I'll go back and check it out on Twitch. At least the ending part, because that sounds like a lot of fun. All right, so we got another flight that we need to do here. And so we got to figure out what our next flight is. So I need to make sure. Let's figure out what our next flight is. So we got to go from Bakersfield Meadows over to Camarillo. So let me get my charts out, and this might be just a touch different. Let's see here, because I've got to plan this whole thing. So this is Navgraph, by the way, if you guys don't know Navgraph. This is their moving charts. And so we have to go from KBFL to KCMA. And this is only about 73 miles, so this is pretty short. And it helps if I type CMA, correct? There we go. Oh, come on. It's a little temperamental. FLK CMA. All right, so let's, there we go. And this is the PE beta. Oh, nice. So we're going down here towards Oxnard. Cool. All right. So let's pop up a Sky Vector, because Sky Vector has the charts that we'll actually need. So I am new to flight sims, and I am not a pilot in real life. So I know nothing about. Just send it to me, Microsoft. I'll send it out. So I'm not a real life pilot. and I just got into flight sims. The last time I did a flight sim, I was probably, I don't know, 10 years old or something. So it's been a minute or two. They look terrible. And so what I did was, all right, let's take a look at this real quick. Is this chilly?
172, dudes. Oh god, that's loud. Oh my. Oh my.
Chilly, you don't mind if I do this, right?
No.
Oh, oh, Chilly, I hadn't seen that.
No.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
I didn't.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
Oh,
What did I
Chilly.
do?
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Oh, please. That's amazing, Chilly. I have, Chilly now unhosts my stream and takes away all of your permissions to be here. You know what, man? I have felt that same feeling a million times. I'll check out the rage later. It was I've been there a million times, not even kidding. And you just don't know what the hell is going wrong and all of that stuff, and you're trying to figure it out, and yeah, it's gnarly. So I get you, man. I have a lot of sympathy. But yeah, so I just started learning by logging into Pilot's Edge. I was just sort of checking out Twitch, logged into Pilot's Edge for the first time, got a 2-week trial. I don't want to make Chili feel bad. That's not my goal. That's not the plan. So Chili's been super nice to me, and I would not want to relive that myself. So I'll watch them later, though. You're a good dude, Chili. It's super hard to put yourself out there like that when you barely know what you're doing. All right, so we are going from KBFL to KCMA. And we're not going all of those different routes, but we're going to try to figure out how we get there from here. All right, so there's a little bit of a mountain here in front of us. That's something we got to think about. So this is where we are. We got to fly out here somehow. Are there any airports in the way? Overcast. So this has got some weather at it, Camarillo, today. So we may want to file an IFR plan. Let's take a look at the low en route chart, and let's see what we get. Let's see what's here. So we could fly. Okay, so we got some approach procedures. That's cool. Those are a thing. We'll have to check out what those are. Keep them in line, though, Chili. I appreciate it. You're a good dude. I don't know. That Microsoft Gamer guy keeps posting links. Seems like trouble. All right, so Hawthorne is there. There's the LA Bravo. We don't want any part of that nonsense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to figure out how I get in over here. This is overcast at 3400. So I don't want to fly VFR. I want to fly IFR. And IFR means that I... if Chile bans you, Christine, I won't actually know how to undo it. I'm just warning you. It's not a thing that I know. Hey there, X-Plane VIP. Welcome. How are you? It's great to see you. So I need to kind of look at how I get into this. So let's figure out what runway they're landing. They're doing 27. So they're going to land on 26. So let's take a look at the airport diagram for Camarillo. And it helps if we look at it this way. So we're just going to land only one runway, pretty small field here. Oh, hell. I don't want to try to fly this. Such a tiny runway. Thanks, Christine. I appreciate it. I am glad you're doing well. Welcome. If you haven't been here before, if this is your first time, it's the same for everybody else. It's everybody's first time in this channel. I'm pretty sure. Or almost everybody. I don't want to fly on IFR into this tiny little airport. That's such a pain. Well, I guess we can do it. It's a pain for the controllers. All right, so let's look at our X-Plane. Welcome. Thanks for the follow, buddy. I really appreciate it. Tiny airport, tiny plane. You aren't kidding. Unfortunately, I can't seem to keep my tiny little plane under 250 knots. All right, so let's look at the GPS approach here. So this is the R9 Yankee runway 26 approach into... Oh, Camarillo does have a tower. Nice. Okay. So this sort of gives us an idea of where we might want to fly to. Voodoo, I hereby give you permission to leave if you're not having fun. I want you to have a good time. I want you to hopefully learn something. The whole point of this is just to hang out and learn with me, and I'm going to try to figure out how to fly these the right way, the correct way, and do as much learning as I can. But you know, I want folks to have fun. So awesome. Yeah, I know he's hosting. He was hosting me. I noticed when it happened. If you watch back in the stream, you will see that I nearly had a heart attack. All right, so we've got a couple of initial approach fixes here for into Nyack, and then so that's kind of a cool little approach. So we could do that. And since we're coming from the north, this approach fix right here might be a really great little approach fix for us, and it's at 4,000, so we'll fly through some clouds. So SESPE. So what I'm doing is I'm basically, yeah. Could you tell I was shocked? I had no idea. I didn't even cross my mind that Chile would throw me a host. I didn't even cross my mind. There's no other way to say it. So what I'm doing is I'm sort of just working backwards here, and I'm trying to build a there's one of the clips, SESPE. So I'm trying to build a flight plan SP, SP. No. SE, SP. I'm trying to build something that sort of makes sense in terms of how I get down here without causing too much havoc, and seeing if I can figure out what a flight plan might look like. So Gorman is kind of interesting. So let's look at departures. And let's see if any of the Bakersfield departures make any sense that get us anywhere over here in this sort of direction, either like Gorman or like Hughes or Fillmore. Any of those would be really super interesting. LAS is Las Vegas. And I definitely need to fix that. So why don't I fix that in the stream header right now? So we are now at KBFL. And we're going to KCMA. Oops. So now I need to sort of look at the departures and see where these things take us. Okay, so this one's cool. This one takes us to Gorman, which is kind of nice. Does it take us to Gorman? Yes, it has a Gorman transition. Gorman transition. So we could do the Merrick 4 over to Gorman and then direct. Yeah, the ICAO codes are super weird, and you just have to get used to them. Alternatively, you can just, if you don't know where they are, I've done this so many times. I come over to skyvector.com, and I just type them right here in this box and hit go, and it will take you directly to the airport that wherever that is. In the United States, I think they all start with K or Kilo, unless they're really tiny, and then there's some Lima airports and stuff. So we take off, we pick up the Schaefer 196 radial to Merrick. Then we take Merrick to 90 at 8,800 for Gorman transition. And then we come over to Gorman. So that looks kind of neat. So why don't we plug that in? Nope, I don't want that transition. I want GMN. I don't want Lake Hughes. I guess I could take Lake Hughes. Sorry, Captain. If you want to post a link, just send it to me. I'll try to figure it. I'll post it for you. I don't mind. Yeah. Christine, you fly. You know all this stuff? Yeah. No jokes about that sort of stuff. Please, thank you. It's not a subject that we find funny in the flight sim community. Nice. So, I wonder if they will let me get away with Lake Hughes direct SEPI. He said he was sorry. I don't think it was. Jay Falcon doesn't know how to do that. Yeah, Garmin would be more efficient, wouldn't it? Because we could go Garmin. So let's do that. That's what I was planning on doing anyway. And then we can come down to Fillmore. Thank you for not banning. There's only a handful of people who know that I'm even here, Chili. You can't go banning them yet. I need to get as big as you. Then I can... No, you're okay, Better. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem. I appreciate you. We're actually just giving Chili a hard time now. You are welcome here, and I don't ever mind somebody making a quick mistake, and I appreciate you saying you're sorry. So no worries, welcome. And if you have any questions that you want seen, don't post in that color that Captain just posted in, because I can't even read what it says. No, dude, you're good. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the apology. We are square. Captain, that is the worst color ever to read. You want to plug Iceland Air? I love Iceland Air. I flew on Iceland Air to the Netherlands once. It was amazing. They make cookies on board. Did you know that? They make cookies on board? No, Chili's helping me out. I gotta veto that straw poll to... I'll pull it over here. Vetoed. Remove the evil mod, Chili Kappa. Never. Vetoed, Microsoft. Vetoed. Yeah, Iceland Air made cookies. Yeah, I see. I've got a 9,500 level here, so that airway is not a problem. Plane will get up to 9,500, no problem whatsoever. I'm more concerned about my approach into Camarillo. Because I'm planning on doing... I'm going to take a look at the runway at the Arnav Zulu and just see how different that is. Yeah, not different at all. Wow, we can file it and... it's absolutely true. I flew from Boston Logan International Airport to Amsterdam. And I flew on Iceland Air. And I stopped at Reykjavik. And it was the perfect place to get out and stretch your legs. And they made cookies. and Christine and I are on the same boat. Cookies are awesome. Can we get a thumbs up for cookies? I mean, that's a thing. So I don't have any problem flying at 9,500. That's easy. Easy, easy, easy. The part that concerns me is this area right here. Because I really think that instead of going to Fillmore, I really just want to go direct to Seppi. So that's what I'm going to file. And they will tell me if I need to do that differently. When will they start putting Subway subs on planes or Pizza Huts? You know, I mean, if you can make cookies, you could make a pizza. It seems like a thing, right? I mean, if they can make cookies on a plane, why couldn't they put a little pizza oven in there, right? I don't know. All right, time to file this flight plan here. CMA. KCMA. We're going to file for 9,500. We'll put in the Mark IV to Gorman and then direct to Seppi. And we'll see what they say. I don't know. A toasted sub might be going a little. I mean, if you're going to do a toasted sub, you got to go with a Quiznos, I think, or something like that, right? Like, I don't know. You guys have Quiznos where you guys are? I don't know how widespread they are. But I mean, the toasted sub is better than. At least I think it is. All right. So now that we got that done, I got that filed. Take a second to brief. We're going to flying out on 30, so we're going to take a. Well, we should not brief yet because that's just asking for trouble. Okay. What's up, Microsoft? Sorry, before startup, play the Chili Rage clip. It's a must-see. You've sent me so many links. I don't know where they all are anymore, Microsoft. Where are they all? Which one is it? Is it the Brain Slug or is it the Trap to Steam Caterpillar? It's the second one. All right. Just cause Chili said it was okay. Okay, so Bitter. I'm not sure how you got over here, but if you got over here, Chili Willy's is an awesome dude. I met him just a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago. He helped me out with a little bit of ortho, or I should say, I helped him out with a little bit of ortho, just because I'm a good dude. I like to help people out when they need help. And so we just started talking. And then he scared the hell out of me by auto-hosting me and sending these 30-some-odd people in here. So he's another streamer. His name is Chili Willy's. He's awesome. He's amazing. And...
No, so pissed. The plane doesn't even work now.
Okay.
I am manual.
No, it wasn't an auto host. He just
Throttles.
threw it over here directly. It was amazing.
No.
Scared the crap out of me.
Ugh. I'm so pissed. The plane doesn't even work now. I am manual. Throttles. What the fuck?
Oh, chilly dude. I feel bad for you.
I'm so pissed. The plane doesn't even work now.
I feel so bad. He made Chewbacca noises. Were the noises that he made anything like the surprise noises I made when you guys all showed up? All right, so let's get out of here. Let's figure out where the hell we're going. Let's get out of here. So we've got Bakersfield. We've got ground. So let's talk to Bakersfield ground and see if we can't get a clearance, because there's no clearance delivery here. So we're going to be on 121.7. All right, so I got to pop up the logo here. I'm going to sign into Pilot's Edge. Not going anywhere, just got to connect up.
Connected to Pilot Edge.
There we go. All done, Pilot Edge. I have to, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. All right, so I gotta ask you, did you guys see the logo? What'd you guys think? I made that myself. I'm a terrible artist. I was so proud.
San Luis Tower, November 790, Kilo Bravo is midfield.
0 Kilo Bravo, roger, runway 29 cleared for the option, wind 300 at 13.
All right, thanks. So let's. I'm just goofing off now. I'm just hanging out with you folks. Bitter, thanks for the follow, buddy. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. All right, so I need my charts here because I forgot Bakersfield is on. So Bakersfield is on 121.7. So let's go ahead and talk to those guys real quick. All right. And let's remember what I filed. So I filed Merrick 4, Gorman, and then Seppi Direct. Let's see. I think he's probably going to have a reroute for me, but we'll take a look. All right, so let's give this a go. So cleared. Camarillo Airport. He's going to give us a maintain. Expect in how many minutes? He's going to give us a departure frequency. And he's going to give me a squawk code. Bakersfield ground, Epic 143 Victor Tango, looking to pick up IFR to Camarillo.
So aircraft calling for IFR to Camarillo. All I heard was IFR to Camarillo, Miss 2000s.
Epic 143 Victor Tango.
.143 Victor Tango, clear to the Camarillo Airport. Merrick 4 departure, Gorman transition on is filed. Climb via SID accept maintain 3000. Expect 10,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.8, squawk 1367.
Cleared Merrick 4, Garmin, maintain 3,000, expect 10,000, 5 minutes, departure frequency 118.8, squawk 1367, 3 Victor Tango.
November 3 Victor Tango, reback current.
Holy crap, guys, we got it. All right. So let's see what's going on in chat. So we got that.
Whiskey Golf, Roger, connect Limburg Tower 118.3. Thought I already gave that to you, I guess not.
Thank you very much, Microsoft. I do appreciate any follows. It's awesome.
Limburg Tower Panther 288 Whiskey Golf.
So
on downwind for 27.
Let's go ahead and let's get our flight plan in. So we are going to go KBFL, and we're going to insert our departure. We're going to be on 30 right. I can almost guarantee it. Merrick 4, Gorman transition.
Tower, Cessna 1 Charlie Golf, holding short 29 for pattern work.
And then we're going to insert.
For 7I1 Charlie Golf, Roger, you see another Skyhawk just off the departure into the runway left, close traffic approved, report midfield downwind each time, runway 29 are clear for takeoff, wind 300 at 13.
Camarillo.
Close traffic, midfield, report midfield each time, clear for takeoff. 1 Charlie Golf.
We'll do the RNAV 26 Yankee, no star, that transition. So there's our flight plan, folks. So it won't take us too long to get there. So let's go into the plan mode. Let's just take a look, see what it's telling us to do. Yeah, something has gone wrong there. So Merrick is our first point from BFL. So yeah, we don't just pop up and fly there. So we actually have to fly this departure. So let's go ahead and brief our departure.
0 Delta Tango 5x5.
Thank you. I am going to. Yeah, let's go ahead and brief this departure. So, departure, standard instrument departure, Merrick 4. So the Merrick 4. We need the Schaefer VOR.
And St. Louis Tower, November 790 Kilo Bravo is midfield.
0 Kilo Bravo, Roger, runway 29 cleared for the option, and 300 at 13.
Clear for the option and check the winds, thanks.
115.4. And we're going to need the 196 degree course off of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off. We're going to fly a course of 240 until we intercept the Schaefer radial to 196 direct Merrick. Okay? What are we looking at for like a flight time? So I'm pretty close. I just have to brief this departure, and then we're going to get up in the air here in just a few minutes. And this stream, I'm trying to learn how to do this the right way. So my goal is to make sure that I can fly this the way it's supposed to be done. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate the follow, and have a great night if you got to take off. So we're going to go to Merrick once we intercept the 196, and at that point we can plug in and pick up our flight plan. From there we go to Nifty. We need to be at or above 8,800 feet by that point. But he's told us accept 3,000, so we're going to stay at 3,000 until he tells us to go up. And then we'll go to Gorman. And then once we go to Gorman, we go direct SEPI, and that's the end of it. So there we go. Let's go ahead and come out of plan mode. And let's go ahead and
San Luis
get
Tower,
our
Cessna 1 Charlie Golf is midfield.
transponder code. And our code is
1 Charlie Golf, runway 29er, number 2, cleared for the option following Skyhawk 1 mile final, wind 300 at 13.
Number 2, cleared for the option, watching for the Skyhawk.
Number 727 Victor Foxtrot, connect SoCal approach 134.2.
I just need this to slide over here, and then we'll be good to go. So our initial heading, or initial altitude is 3,000. We don't want to go any higher than that. Let's look up. I need my ground frequency, so we're done with...
727
We're
Victor
on
Foxtrot,
ground
SoCal
now,
approach,
so
Canadian
that's
Burbank,
fine.
altimeter 2988.
Tower will be 118.1. So let's go ahead and get this over here, 118.1. Help if I'd stop missing it. So there's our tower frequency. Yep, this is the, thank you so much for answering that. This is the Epic E1000 by Aerobasque. It is a turboprop plane that flies like a fighter plane. And I love it. We're just going to make sure we've got enough fuel in it. So we'll add some more fuel because it's been sitting here running the entire time. Okay. So 118.1 ground tower, we're good there. Departure frequency. Our departure frequency is 118.8, so we've got that all set up already. And then we may have one other transition before we start to get into... It is very sleek. Sorry, there is no Discord channel for this yet. I have not set up a Discord channel there, Microsoft.
Number 172 Sierra Papa, contact Point Magoo approach 124.7.
If you see it on sale, I would absolutely recommend picking it up. It is my favorite airplane to fly. It's incredible. You can fly VFR with it. You can fly IFR with it. You can do everything but go to 30,000 feet with it, Chili. Don't. It's not an airliner. Don't take it that high up. All right, so we're good on our radios. Our departure heading is 240.
172 Sierra Papa, Point Magoo approach. Good evening, Camarillo, altimeter 2989.
We've got 160 knots. We are good. Yeah, feel free. Feel free, Microsoft. Feel free. All right, so how do you guys feel about getting out of here? Ready? I'm feeling good about this. Except for I forgot one thing. This is why I double check. We need to set our Schaefer VOR in here. And so Schaefer needs to be 115.4.
And St. Louis, November 790 Kilo Bravo is made.
And that's identified. And that
0
course
Kilo Bravo, runway 29er, cleared for the option.
is going to be
Clear for the option 29, and this will be a
196.
full stop. I think that's our third turn.
0 Kilo Bravo, indeed it is, Richard.
All right, now we're ready.
Number Tower Panther 28 Whiskey Golf, clear of 27 at Charlie 5.
Now we're
Whiskey
ready.
Golf Charlie into the ramp this frequency. That's a pass for the Cat 11.
Hey, look at that, a Cat 11.
Charlie to the ramp. Thank you, and have a good night.
Let's get out of here. So we're not in an active movement area. So we're allowed to move. We're allowed to get hit by a random driving baggage car. So that's okay too. Bakersfield ground, Epic 143 Victor Tango, ready to taxi Alpha 9.
143 Victor Tango, Bakersfield ground, runway 30 right, taxi by Alpha Bravo.
30 right, Alpha Bravo, 3 Victor Tango. Dude, I don't know. Chili, were you driving that cart? I bet it was Microsoft driving that cart, wasn't it? Alright, so we're going to bang a left here. This is Alpha. Microsoft, you don't have to do that. I mean, if you want to, you're welcome to, but that would be amazing. The Cessna 172 I have is the default Cessna 172.
San Luis Tower, Cessna 1
I would-
Charlie Golf, midfield.
I would not know how to say thank you enough.
Number 1 Charlie Golf, runway 29er, number 2, cleared for the option, following Skyhawk 1 mile final.
Cleared for the option, looking for the Skyhawk. 1 Charlie Golf.
So, just out of curiosity, why do these guys think they should be on the taxiway?
Clearance Air Canada 2112, back forward to San Jose.
Yep, that's a random baggage cart and a fuel truck. Hi, guys. Don't mind that left
Canada
wing.
2112, Long Beach clearance, could even clear to the San Jose Airport, Topham 1 departure, Corez transition, then us filed, climb via SID, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2116.
So this is standard XP11.
Cleared to San Jose as filed.
So
via SID, departure 28.1 and 2116.
For Canada 2112, reback correct.
So it has something wrong with the taxiway and driving ways and all of that stuff.
Maintain 7,000.
Another random fuel truck. I'll check that out here in a second, Microsoft, after I get up in the air. Appreciate you sending it over. All right, so here we are, Alpha. And this should be Bravo. Yep.
And San Luis Tower, November 790, Kilo Bravo's down and clear at hotel.
0 Kilo Bravo, roger, Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency. That's a pass for the Cat 3.
Copy that. Thanks for your help. Great job, and have a great night.
You too. See you later.
All right, so we are ready to go. Bakersfield Tower, Epic 143, Victor Tango, holding short 30 right.
Four 3 Victor Tango, Bakersfield Tower, 1310 at 9 runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 30 right, 3 Victor Tango. All right, here we go. I don't have any fancy music and shades, guys. I hope you don't mind.
1720 Papa Connect, SoCal approach 134.2.
And I say that just because I think Chili's awesome when he does that. It's amazing. I gotta think. It makes me think I gotta figure something out for takeoff here. Normally, I just like to get the plane in the air in one piece, if possible. All right, so lights are on. Brakes.
1720 Papa SoCal, good evening. Burbank altimeter 2980.
We're good. Everything looks good. Here we go. If they have chili, I have never seen them. A little wobbly. Up we go. and autopilot on,
Autopilot engaged.
heading mode, vertical speed up. Whoa, we wanted 240 here. What is going on? Come on, heading mode. Okay, what is going on? Well, we're going the right way now. I know what's going on. We've got power. We're stalling.
143 Victor Tango, connect Bakersfield approach.
3 Victor Tango, Bakersfield approach.
127 Victor Foxtrot, connect SoCal approach 128.1.
Alright, you're all making me nervous. I swear to God I know how to fly. Alright, so Bakersfield 118 point. Bakersfield approach Epic 143 Victor Tango level 3000.
727 Victor Foxtrot SoCal, good evening, John Wayne altimeter 298, expect visual approach runway 208. Three Victor Tango, Bakersfield approach, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb and maintain 10,000, 3 Victor Tango.
Mission 1300 at 13.
Alright, so our sky view is there. Direct our waypoint. Nav mode 10,000. Speed, and up we go. Power forward. All right. Oh, jeez. All right, there we go. We are into our climb. We're gaining speed. We're a little high on the torque. We'll pull back the power just a little bit for that. All right, so this particular plane is definitely not ETOP certified. There's also no auto throttle on this plane, FYI. So if you don't pay attention to what your throttle is doing, if you're trying to do too much navigation and all of that, and you can easily screw up things like bringing up your gear and your flaps, which I've now done twice.
143 Victor Tango, clear direct Gorman.
Clear direct Gorman, 3 Victor Tango. So we're going to make a left-hand turn, direct Gorman. He just gave us a nice little shortcut. And once we get sort of headed towards Gorman, we're going to go ahead and redo this direct to waypoint. There we go. All right, so we are done with that. So now we need to brief our approach. Just keep an eye on everything. Leveling off at 10,000. We're going to pick up some speed. And here's our approach. So we're going to come in at Seppi. And then come down this way for a landing at Camarillo. So that is our plan. So we want to be at this waypoint at 4,000. I don't see anything crazy about this. Our missed approach fix is Halti, where we'll come out at 254, and this is left turns. So we'll have to do an interesting right turn, a right turn parallel approach, and then left turns if we miss. Oh man, spilled your drink. So there we go. Let's pop outside, take a quick look while we're on our way to Gorman. Let's make sure I'm not overspeeding the aircraft tremendously. We'll pull back on our speeds just a little bit there. So this is the inside of the plane, by the way. So not a whole lot. It's a pretty nice little plane. All the lights do work, so you can turn the lights up or down, just FYI, if you care. But the plane's fully modeled. It's really nice. And we are really going too fast. We should slow down. We don't need to be rushing that quickly. We're going to spend more time on the ground than we do in the air.
332 LA Center Gate. 127 Victor Foxtrot, descend and maintain 4,000. For 172 Sierra Papa, advising you at Burbank Airport and say you can plan us straight in for runway 8.
So, there we go. Some nice, beautiful California farms, some nice mountains. And so, if you want to know why I filed IFR, it's those clouds right there. Microsoft, thank you so much. You're too generous, and I look forward to having you in the next stream. It's amazing. Thank you so much for coming by. By the way, our call sign is November 143 Victor Tango, so if you guys hear that and I don't, feel free to let me know.
You got 281 Sierra Bravo. I say good evening. I understand you're with me now.
All right, so
1 Charlie Golf, runway 29 clear to land, wind 310 at 14.
So let's, what do we want to talk about there, chat? Who's got something? Does everybody understand what I've done so far? Does anybody have any questions? I'm happy to take questions. We are on the Pilot Edge network. I do not work for Pilot Edge. I just really like their service. But I'm happy to answer questions that I can answer if you'd like.
We're 519 Echo Romeo, Burbank clearance. You're clear to the John Wayne Airport, Elmu 8 departure, Elmu intersection. Victor 186 Beige, then is filed, maintain 4,000. Expect 5,000 5 minutes after departure.
That's a controller that just got thrown off.
Squawk 5032.
All right, so I'm feeling much better about that speed. We're doing 240 knots over the ground. We're doing a true airspeed of 226, so I feel much better about that now. And we're about 10 miles from Gordon. So, by the way, welcome everybody who's new to the stream. I appreciate all of you guys coming by, checking out the stream. I hope you're having a good time. you're more than welcome to just hang out. We are on Pilot Edge doing the Alphabet Challenge.
Number 519 Echo Romeo, read back correct.
And this is the Bravo leg of that. So that's what we're doing right now. And we are about to hit Gorman here in about 10 miles. And that will be the beginning of our transition to our landing. And we're planning on the RNAV GPS Yankee approach, which we should have.
519 Echo Romeo, Burbank ground runway 15, taxi via Alpha.
Yep, the Alphabet Challenge. There's 2 of them on Pilot Edge. There's one for the Los Angeles area, which is the one that we're doing tonight, and then there's one for the Western U.S. zone. And you fly from Alpha, from an airport that starts with A to an airport that starts with B. So we flew earlier tonight from Apple Valley down to Bakersfield, and now we're flying from Bakersfield to Camarillo. And what the Delta airport is on that, I have no idea. Because I haven't looked it up yet. So here we go, coming up to Gorman, about another 5 miles. Let's pop outside and take a look around. We're losing a little bit of speed here, getting some buffeting. Let's push our speed back up just a hair. Getting some buffeting off of these mountains. Wow, would you have guessed that there was a little town stuck in the middle of all those mountains? Look at that. Isn't that kind of cool?
Air Canada 2112 Long Beach ground runway 30, taxi via Bravo, Juliet, Delta, cross runway 25 left with Delta.
Approaching our waypoint. So I'm guessing we're going to go over to Point Magoo approach, which is 124.7. So I'm going to program that just to be safe. That's in my second radio.
That was 4657, Joshua, go ahead.
And then tower over here is at 128.2. So we're going to go ahead and program that up. This is for Camarillo Tower. This is where we're landing.
That was 4657, Roger, squawk 3734.
So we got about 26 miles to go over to Seppi. So Tuck Tuck Goose, that's a great name, by the way. I love that.
Victor Foxtrot, fly heading 100 to center maintain.
Did I answer your question? And if I didn't, here's a link that will help.
Number 1 Charlie Golf, Roger, Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency. That's a pass for the Cat 3.
See, if I was flying VFR, I wouldn't have been able to fly through those clouds. We're going to fly right straight through them because we're under ATC control, IFR, and we're going to have no problem whatsoever getting into this airport. So this is why it's really super. Yeah, hey, no problem. I only knew about it because Chili told me about it. Chili Willies told me about it here just a little while ago. So I went and looked it up and thought it'd be cool. I've been on Pilot Edge for about 3 weeks, and I've just finished doing all of my CAT ratings and all of my instrument ratings. So all the VFR ratings and the instrument ratings on the Pilot Edge network. So I've done all 11 of them in the last 3 weeks. So really enjoyed it. They're all available on my channel. You can see all of the mistakes I've made. I haven't taken away anything. I've done them all live The only thing I did in advance was pre-plan them so that everybody didn't have to sit through all of the planning. I try to make it so that you guys only have to sit through one planning session in any sort of given flight. So the first one I plan, second flight I try to plan together. Pilot Edge is a professional ATC network. If you think of VATSIM like
519 Echo Romeo, Burbank Tower, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
if you think of VATSIM like your neighborhood pickup game
That's 4657, radar
of
contact.
basketball
13
or
southwest, Charlie
whatever,
Lake, Bobbin on timber 40.
Pilot Edge is like playing in the pros. These guys are professional
I said I will
ATC
have an
haulers.
altimeter for you in just a second. The China Lake altimeter, 29er69er.
So it's much more professional.
332 to center maintain 2000.
They have 15 hours of coverage guaranteed. It covers the entire western part of the United States. You always have an air traffic controller. It's all good. And I'm worried I just missed a call.
Switched.
So, yes, it's a live network. Yes, there are air traffic controllers. But
72 Sierra Pop Roger, make straight in for runway 8.
yes, it's a paid service. It costs, if you get,
Canada 2112 Long Beach Tower, good evening, wind 29012, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
I'm just trying to talk in between. Yeah,
727 Victor Foxtrot, John Wayne Airport, 2 o'clock, 9.5 miles.
and I'm not talking bad about VATSIM at all. It's just a different
So
environment.
Victor Foxtrot, thanks, clear visual approach, runway 20, right?
So there's some great controllers there. There's some really terrible ones on VATSIM. You just sort of get what you
172
get.
Sierra Papa, contact Burbank Tower 118.7.
But yes, it's a paid service. It's
43
like
Victor Tango, descend and maintain 6,000.
down to 6,000, 3 Victor Tango.
3 Victor Tango, connect SoCal approach 134.2.
Over to 134.2 Victor Tango. All right, let's get our vertical speed down. We're going to pull back. And we got this wrong. We tried.
Okay, aircraft calling Burbank Tower, need a call sign. 72 Sierra Papa Burbank Tower, thanks, runway 8, clear to land, wind 160 at 5.
SoCal approach, Epic 143 Victor Tango, descending 6,000 from 9,000.
143 Victor Tango. SoCal approach, good evening, Camry, altimeter 29er 89er. Can I expect the AirNav Yankee, runway 26.
Expect our Nav Yankee, 3 Victor Tango. 29er,
SoCal departure,
89er.
Cessna 519 Echo Romeo, 2,400, climbing 4,000.
519 Echo Romeo, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000.
Yep.
Climb maintain 5,000, Cessna 519 Echo Romeo.
My real issue with VATSIM,
143 Victor Tango, cross SB at or above 4,000, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 26 approach.
clear cross SB at above 4,000, cleared for the RNAV Yankee approach, 3 Victor Tango.
Canada 2112, connect SoCal departure.
All right, so he's giving me all the way down to 4,000. And so this is where I start to get busy, folks.
Approaching
Traffic.
waypoint.
Traffic.
Little traffic alert there. So our first one,
Canada 2112, SoCal departure, radar contact.
Clear of conflict. Traffic.
so yeah, I think, so what I was saying, Sue, was that I just never lined up with any of the controllers anywhere I wanted to fly. it was really hard. I also, the very first time I ever logged into VATSIM, I listened to somebody just get absolutely hollered at, which was not really the best experience in the whole
Clear
world.
of conflict.
And so I just decided that I wanted something that was a little more
Traffic.
here when I wanted
Traffic.
it to be here and would give me exactly what I was looking for. I've got nothing in particular against against VATSIM or anything else other than just the timing and schedules, because it's not always on. Just my own personal
Traffic.
opinion.
Traffic.
143 Victor Tango, you see traffic off to your 10 o'clock, about 2 miles southwestbound. Altitude indicates 3,400.
Negative traffic IMC, 3 Victor Tango.
Roger.
So what I just said was negative traffic, I can't see him, IMC, I'm in the clouds. Too bad, so sad. You've got to help. Because I'm IFR. Oh man, Sue, so you go to school for commercial aviation. That's awesome. So are you trying to be a commercial pilot for one of the airlines or something?
That was 4657, cleared through restricted airspace 2506, 2524.
Clear of conflict.
American 332, Connacht Las Vegas approach 133.905.
Approaching waypoint.
All right, so we are now officially on the approach. And our decision altitude.
We're 281 Sierra Bravo, Blythe altimeter 2967.
Is 640.
Air Canada 2112, Connacht LA Center 135.5.
I don't think that's going to be a problem for us.
American 332 Las Vegas approach, keeping the altimeter 2969. Expect the visual approach, runway 26 left, descend and maintain 8000.
Got our lights on, everything is good. All right, Chili, here we go, buddy. I'm going to show you a good landing, okay? I got the airport beacon in sight. I'm going to show you I actually know how to land this plane.
Approaching waypoint.
American 332, it's a 29er or 69er. Canada 2112, LA Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 220.
So we're going down to 2800. So if you're actually a real pilot, I won't be able to impress you.
143 Victor Tango, Connacht Camarillo Tower 128.2.
The only people that I will be able to impress is the people who just saw my last landing at like 240 knots. It was crazy. So our next step down after G's is 1,700 feet. I'll do my best for you though. Let's what is tower? Tower is going to be 128.2. So we're good. Oh, you saw that one? Okay, so I can do better, I promise. All right, so 17.
Number 143 Victor Tango, Connacht Camarillo Tower 128.2.
128.2, 3 Victor Tango.
Lotus 4657, change to my frequency 124.55. Air 332, fly present heading vectors for the airport, descend and maintain 7000.
Camarillo Tower, Epic 143 Victor Tango. RNAV Yankee.
143 Victor Tango, Camarillo Tower 1270 at 11, runway 26, clear one.
26, clear to land, 3 Victor Tango.
519 Echo Romeo connects SoCal approach 135.4.
So then we can hit our minimum 640 once we cross.
That's 4657 LA Center, Roger.
All right, let's go ahead and pull back on the power.
Flaps over speed.
Oh, there we go. There's that flaps over speed. All right, autopilot off. My plane, I've got. I have the runway. For some reason, we're a little left.
Gear down.
Gear down. Flight director is telling me that the runway is over to the right. I'm pretty sure I don't want to land on the highway. Yeah, it's got to be some sort of alignment with the ortho or something. Flaps full. I'm a little low. That's okay. I'll fly into it.
.519 Echo Romeo, it's 135.4.
Gear down, flaps full, clearance to land. Got a guy on the taxiway right there to the left, it looks like, a little blinking light. Oh, no, that's just a taxiway light. Cool.
.519 Echo Romeo, SoCal, good evening, John Wayne altimeter 2989er. 332, turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 5,000.
All right, so Sue, I know I was left to center, but was that better? Camera Tower, Epic 143 Victor Tango, clear of 26 at Charlie.
Number 143 Victor Tango, thanks Charlie. Foxtrot to the ramp, you can remain this frequency.
Charlie Foxtrot to the ramp. Yeah, have yourself a great night through Victor Tango. All right, I'm dying. How is that? What'd you guys think of that landing? It was better, right? At least a little better. Alright, let's park this sucker up. We'll park next to these Cessnas.
Eric 332, thanks. Clear visual approach, runway 26 left.
Awesome, John. Thank you very much. I thought it was better too. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll disconnect from Pilot Edge. We'll go back and take a look at it.
Disconnected.
Alright, let's go back and take a look at it. I was definitely left of center. Jana Miabo. Awesome. Thanks for the follow, buddy. I really appreciate it. It's amazing. Let's go back and take a look. So, all right, here we go. We're moving. All right, I don't know how to get back to the plane. There we go. All right, so let's. Yeah, I definitely left to center. Now my approach looked like it was taking me right at the airport, but the something was up with the. I don't know. I looked way left the whole time. Awesome. Muds in BRZ, thank you so much. Nice flying through some clouds. I just looked left the whole, right the whole time. And then I overcorrected to the left here. Laid on the gear. Could have been worse. Let's go back and watch it one more time. I still land too flat. I never know how much to flare. So if any of you real pilots know how you're supposed to know how much to flare, I could use that information. Because I never flare enough. No, it's not terrible. It's actually a little long. Yeah, a little long and then touched on the front wheel. So, I got some things to work on. But that's okay. That's why we fly, right? We got to fly to learn. We got to do it to practice it and learn things. Gotta love that terrible beta mode. Terrible beta mode. All right, let's see here. One more time. All right, one more time. It's the runway view. The speed's much better. I didn't have to dive bomb it and then pull up at the last second. That landing wouldn't have made anybody spill their coffee. Let's put it that way. All right, folks. So there we go. Let's go ahead and shut the plane down. Pull back. So there we are. Let's pop up. Let's take a look at Camarillo Airport. It's a neat little airport here. In the middle of the cornfields in LA. So that's it for me. I am Jay Falcon. Everybody calls me Jay. You're welcome to call me Jay. That's a couple of different flights tonight. We're flying on the Pilot Edge network. I am going to be back to do more flights. I generally try to stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So those are kind of the two nights that I stream. So look for me on Twitch on Tuesday nights. But if you don't see me on Tuesday nights, it's definitely I'll be here on Thursdays. Thursdays are my mainstream night. I try to do 2 flights for you. I do 2 flights. One that I pre-plan, ready to go, jump in, hop in, away we go. Second one, we try to plan a little bit here on stream. That way you guys get to learn while I learn. We're doing all new airports. I've never been to any of these airports, and we're just having a great time and hanging out together. And if you haven't, if you're here, you just found me, and you don't know a guy named Chili Willies, he's another Twitch streamer. He streams every day. Awesome dude. I can't thank him enough. He threw me the initial host. So he's absolutely amazing. So if you guys are Chili Willies fans, throw him a whole bunch of A10s if you guys are still here, still paying attention. Throw Chili some of the A10s back at him in the chat channel if you don't mind. I mean it, Chili. I couldn't thank you enough. I hope you had fun. And we'll see everybody again on Tuesday next week, or if I don't see you on Tuesday, we'll see you again on Thursday night. Thank you, everybody.